In this video, I'm going to plan out a simple and functional weekly overview spread on one-line notes page in my Erin Condren monthly planner. Hi, I'm Kristen, and I post functional planning videos on my channel a couple times a week. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be right back. Last week, I did not do a plan with me video, and I didn't even plan that week. So this is the last plan with me you've seen, and then this was the following week, and I didn't, you can see I didn't actually do any planning here. So I just wanted to show you how that's kind of like, I still had lists and things, but I just didn't do the actual like week, and that happens. I mean, I'm sure you have not used a week in your planner at some point, and that's normal and fine. So I wanted to show you what I did instead though. This is just a notepad, just a basic like dot grid notepad. You can get like the 2-pack from Erin Condren. And I used this glue stick, which is a repositionable glue stick, to make this be like a sticky note. So this comes off and I can reposition it just fine. It doesn't come off. It's literally just a sticky note, and it stays great. There's no residue. You can use this page as normal, and then I can take this and put it anywhere. So this was just the list that I kind of made the other day. This wasn't like for the whole week. This was kind of like, I think I made this list on like Wednesday or something, and then I just was working on it for the rest of the week. And yeah, I just wanted to show you that because this thing, it's from Scotch. It's a repositionable glue stick. I got it on Amazon. I'll link it in the description, but it didn't look like this in the picture when I ordered it on Amazon, but this is what came, and it works. It just says, apply at least 2 strokes, let dry for 90 seconds before bonding to prevent adhesive transfer. And that's all it is. So all I did was I took my list, I turned it over, and I just went across here at the top, and you can see I had already written some things on the back, but I was like done with that. And then I just set it to the side and then did some other things. And then when I remembered it, I was like, oh, my list is probably dry. And there you go, put it back right there. So that's that, and I am going to just turn the page and leave it there so that it's there for whenever we do the flip through for September. And let me move this as well to get that out of the way for writing, and I think that's it, and we'll just turn the page and move on. So I've got my ruler, I've got my microns still. I need to get rid of the ones I don't use, so I only have the one I need in my basket. Okay, so I'm gonna do, let's look at the month and see what's going on. So we're gonna do week 38, and I don't have anywhere to be or anything like that, so I might just do my basic layout like this, but I could also do that one where I add the daily to-do list here. But let's check the dashboard and see what kinds of things, if there's going to be anything specific that I need to do on like a specific day. If there's a lot of that, then I can do that other layout. I've got some cleaning stuff, but none of that is a specific day. So yeah, I think we're just gonna do this basic layout. So let's just draw that out. I have a sticky note here I don't need. Let's move that out of the way. All right. So I took a little break because we had anniversary and a birthday party, and it was just, I was not feeling well. And I knew if I just kept like going hard that it was gonna be not good by the time the weekend rolled around. And so I just kind of gave myself permission to cool it and just take a break and not worry about getting content filmed and stuff like that. It just gave my brain like a mental break, and so I was able to just kind of like, relax and not have to worry about getting everything done, So I was just able to do just like the basic stuff that I needed to happen around my house without kind of like stressing myself out mentally. And I think that was a good solution. I never ended up getting like truly sick. I just kind of felt worn down for a couple of days, but by the time the weekend rolled around, I had my anniversary date with my husband, and then we did birthday celebrations for my son all throughout the weekend. And really, I only felt miserable because we went to so many restaurants and I had eaten a bunch of restaurant food. So never got sick, so that was good. All right, let's finish drawing this out. So while the break was good, now I'm feeling the crunch of catching back up. Usually I'll do stuff to get ahead so that I'm not worried about having to catch up on anything. But now I don't have anything lined up, and I need to get some things filmed and edited and all that stuff. I need to get back into social media and all that. So there's that. Today is Friday, and so I'm going to kind of just take the weekend to finish out like my household projects and chores. And then today I'm hoping to spend a little time preparing for next week so that I know like what's going on and what I should be focusing on next week. I think that's one of my main problems with planning, is that I make like a big list of everything I want to do, and then I think I can do it all, but I don't usually set like a focus, like a priority. And one of the things I learned by looking at my goals and stuff is like when I pick the one thing to focus on and then I actually focus on that thing, like that's better than just kind of having a list to work from. This week is going to start on the 18th. So let's draw this out. I have been setting up some good routines with cleaning, and I feel good about them, but it's only been a couple of weeks, and I kind of go in cycles with my like follow through with stuff like that, because right when I set up the system, I'm real excited about it and I want to work on it and work through it, and then I stick to it. But then as time goes on, I naturally get like less interested in it, and then things start to fall to the wayside. So I'm not making any declarations yet about, my cleaning routines and stuff, but I am hopeful, so that's good. So, all right, we've got this drawn out. I have this here, but I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to end up going to this, so I'm not going to write it in. It's for Saturday. I went to it last year, and I don't think there's any new information this year, and so I'm going to put the sticky note, and then I'm thinking the school will send an email showing what types of things they're going to be doing at this event, and then if there's anything new that I want to see, then maybe I'll go, but I'm not going to like write it in just yet. And then my son has a math test on Wednesday. I need to do a savings deposit on Thursday, and then we've got the Japanese Grand Prix, and that's really all that's going on this week, which is good because I need a little bit of a break from the craziness of this past week. What color should I do this? I want to use a highlighter there. I do like that to be nice and pretty. I have this kind of set aside. I was going through my highlighters and found that these sticky notes match these highlighters pretty well for kind of getting ready for Q4 goal setting. But I don't know, maybe we'll do this one. I haven't done a color like this in a while, and this is one of my favorite colors, so we'll just do this. And yeah. All right. Sometimes I get where I make them all different colors, and that's fun too, but lately I've been just kind of feeling the monochrome, you know? All right, and then let's see. So for the cleaning routine, what I've kind of done, I talked about not liking Fly Lady, and I've kind of combined like Fly Lady with Clean Mama in my own way. It's more Clean Mama, less Fly Lady, but I am breaking up, like, I think with Fly Lady, like, you've got the cleaning, like, they call it the weekly home blessing, where you're doing, like, all the things in, like, an hour or so, that keeps your house tidy. That's all in, like, one day, whereas with Clean Mama, it's, like, broken up each day. There's, like, a task, and so I'm kind of doing it more that way, where there's just, like, a daily chore each, like, day, or, like, I guess it's a weekly chore, and then focusing on like a deep clean as well. But what I have done is I've made a sticky note for that. So I will just put this here instead of having to write it. And I have figured out which days work better for me for each thing. And then this is also different. I've realized that my house, I can do like my upstairs one day and my downstairs the next day, instead of trying to do it all in one day. And so that's kind of what this will change in the future, but I'm just going to put that there for now. And this is good because it goes the whole month. And so I have like the weeks of the month here, and then I don't have to keep rewriting it because that's something that I just really don't like. So that's what we're gonna do. And then the Japanese Grand Prix I'm gonna write in here, and I'm gonna write it at the bottom because it's at like midnight. And let's just write Suzuka here. And I'll know what that means. And Wednesday my son has that test, so let's just write here LT math test. And then on Tuesday I want to spend the most of the day actually like working on stuff for my channel to try to catch up and get ahead. So I'm just gonna write work here. I'm gonna write work all day. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And then I have another way that I'm kind of tracking what it is I'm doing on that day. And then this day I will film, and I'm gonna do film, edit, upload that day, which is also a lot of what I'm going to be doing on Tuesday. But I just want to make sure that on this day I'm actually not going to plan other things. So, and then I need to order groceries, and I'll do a grocery delivery this day. So 9 to 1 groceries. And then my to-do list over here, let's do just like a line of highlighter and then just write to do on it. Just keep it simple. And let's use this bolder one here. To do. And then this one will just be my usual order. Groceries. I need to do my savings deposit. And that is going to happen on Thursday. And we'll do study for the math test. And that test is on Wednesday, so we're gonna need to do it by Tuesday evening. And let's check out the dashboard so we can get some idea of what other chores need to happen. So the savings deposits, You know, I fixed all of the planner clips, I think. Didn't I? Yes. Oh, no, they're right here again. I went and got them out of where I was holding on to them. So like, yeah. So I need to glue these with the E6000 so that it doesn't come off. Let's put that on the list just so I can get that done and out of here, off my table. Planner clips. And that's the stuff on this list over here. And on this page, we've got, I need to clean my makeup brushes. I need to run this, the clean cycle on the washing machine. You know, that's like, I think I'm gonna do the dryer vent today, so I might even end up doing the washing machine today. So I'm gonna hold off on writing that, because it's still here in case I don't check it off, then I'll make sure that it gets done. But I'm gonna do clean coffee maker because that really needs to be done. I meant to do it last week. Coffee maker. So with that, I just run like a full pot of water through it, but like not full of water. It's more like a third of vinegar and then the rest fill it up with water. It's not really like a, you know, perfect science or anything, but then the vinegar helps like dislodge any gunk that might have gotten built up in there, which is really gross, but it's one of those things that you just got to do, because once you clean it once and you see how much gunk gets built up in there, like you can't drink coffee anymore knowing that that gunk is just going to get rebuilt up in there. So you have to keep cleaning it. And then my car, I kind of cleaned out my glove box yesterday, and then I threw all the stuff that needs to go in the trash just on the floorboard. So I need to get in there and finish cleaning that out. So clean out car, and then I really do need to vacuum my stairs. I got a new vacuum that works so much better, and I need to get those both stairs. We have a set of stairs by our front door and a set of stairs by our back door. I need to get both of those vacuumed, and then everything else is pretty much done except the bedding. I keep 2 blankets on my bed, and I need to wash one of them, but I'm gonna do that this weekend, I think, so I'm not gonna add it to next week's list. All right, and I think that is it. So we have our basic list just like this, and I'm still working with this list, so I will transfer anything that I don't finish on this list. I will transfer it over to here when the weekend is over. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing, because I post lots of videos like this on my channel. So if you liked this one, you're probably gonna like all the rest. And I would love to see you in the next one. So until then, embrace your imperfections and just be you. Bye.